Apple and Samsung fans, brace yourselves because two great phones are soon to dethrone the iPhone 14 Pro Max and the Galaxy S22 Ultra, and they are the Samsung Galaxy S23 Ultra and the iPhone 15 Ultra.
That's incredible.
These phones will have better cameras, better battery life, and better night photography. But which one is right for you? Well, today's video will help you figure it out, so make sure you watch it all the way through.
Don't blink.
Design. The Galaxy S23 Ultra is the most powerful of the S series, but it also looks the most like the Galaxy S22 Ultra. Initial renderings suggest that the S23 Ultra has a familiar design, except for its distinctive rear camera setup. You don't have to strain your eyes to see the changes because Samsung isn't just treating this as a design upgrade. The phone's curves are less pronounced than on last year's model, and the lenses protrude less deeply into the body. The promotional images we've seen of the S23 Ultra also appear to back the design speculations that have been circulating over the previous several months of 2022. Concerning colors, the Galaxy S23 lineup will debut with 4 distinct color variations.
For those of you who don't like variety, there's variety.
They are Cotton Flower, Misty Lilac, Botanic Green, and Phantom Black. The iPhone 15 Ultra has been shown in renders, although its arrival is still likely many months away. Since all iPhone 15 variants are anticipated to have dynamic island, we shouldn't anticipate a radical change in design. The iPhone 15 Ultra will also be constructed from titanium. The Apple Watch Ultra is created with the same material, which gives a harder structure, improved resistance to scratches and corrosion, and a longer lifetime. So we anticipate the iPhone 15 Ultra to be the same. In addition, a USB-C connector is expected to replace the Lightning slot in iPhones beginning with the 2023 model year, since this change is required by European Union law. We shall further discuss the USB-C, so keep watching.
Good, there's more coming.
Biometrics. The forthcoming Galaxy S23 Ultra has a Qualcomm-supplied fingerprint sensor that is both bigger and more precise than its predecessor. There will be a fingerprint reader on the back of the Galaxy S23 Ultra, and it will be Qualcomm's 3D Sonic Max. This enhancement will provide a faster sensor with a considerably bigger scanning area, leading to quicker authentication and fewer misreads. To further illustrate, visualize needing to register your fingerprint, which would take a very long time because the reader would like to feel each contact of your finger. This fingerprint enhancement eliminates the need for the time-consuming fingerprint registration process that Samsung consumers have endured for years. We can't wait to try this out, and we will soon, since the S23 series will be launched on February 1st, so be sure to subscribe so you don't miss our hands-on video. On the other hand, there is little hope that Apple will include Touch ID in the iPhone 15 versions that will be released in the following year. Apple is working on an under-display version of Touch ID for the iPhone, but we don't expect to see it in the iPhone 15 or any other high-end models very soon. According to analyst Ming-Chi Kuo's tweet, I previously predicted iPhones would support under-display fingerprints sensing /Touch ID in 2023 at the earliest. But the latest survey indicates new iPhones in 2023 and 2024 may not adopt under-display Touch ID. Face ID with a mask on iPhone is already a great biometric solution. Bringing back Touch ID for the iPhone might be especially helpful in cases when Face ID is not functioning properly. Now, it turns out that Samsung Display is working on under-panel camera technology that Apple may deploy to keep Face ID out of sight. To the untrained eye, Samsung's approach to concealing Face ID sensors would make them seem to be no different from the under-display camera on the company's Galaxy Z Fold 3 smartphone. Battery. Unfortunately, the S23 Ultra will have the same 5,000 mAh battery capacity as the S22 Ultra. However, there will be a new feature that will considerably boost the battery life of the S23 Ultra, making it superior to the S22 Ultra. Samsung's upcoming Light Mode will help the Galaxy S23 Ultra's battery life. When in Light Mode, the CPU will run slower, allowing for longer periods with the screen on. This is in contrast to a power-saving option, which would prevent the screen from turning on at all. Surprisingly, Samsung's proprietary game booster ensures that gameplay remains unaffected even while using light mode. For all gamers excited about this, give this video a like. From what we can tell, the iPhone 15 Ultra would provide a performance boost of 10% to 15%.
Wow, that's a lot.
We believe this because the battery in the Apple Watch Ultra can last for 36 hours, and because the iPhone 15 has an Ultra moniker, it is likely to come with a comparable battery life. The iPhone 15 Ultra will have a battery with a 4,400 mAh capacity. There is a USB power delivery 2.0 wired charging, as well as key magnetic fast wireless charging 15W for wireless charging. More rapid wired data transfers will be possible with the iPhone 15 Ultra thanks to its use of USB-C. Ming-Chi Kuo tweeted, "My latest survey indicates all two A23 new iPhones will abandon Lightning and change to USB-C, but only two high-end models, 15 Pro and 15 Pro Max, will support the wired high-speed transfer, and the two standard ones, 15 and 15 Plus, still support USB 2.0 same as Lightning." More developments are coming to the iPhone 15 Ultra in the camera department, so stay tuned for that. Camera. Topping off the Galaxy S23 Ultra's improvements is a new 200 megapixels primary sensor, which would be much more impressive than the S22 Ultra's already excellent 108 megapixels camera. But the S23 Ultra cameras still have a long way to go before they catch up with the rest of the industry. The 200 megapixels primary sensor is, without a doubt, a game changer, and even if Samsung won't be the first to market with such a high megapixel count, it may still have the most effect. Leaguer Ice Universe has said that the 200 megapixels of Samsung S23 Ultra is too strong. It has unparalleled analytical power. It is stronger than all the 200 megapixels I have seen before.
Yeah, this is pretty awesome! Huh?
Also, he claims that although the 3x and 10x camera specs are exactly the same as those of the S22 Ultra, the S23 Ultra still has an improvement in telephoto, and the improvement in color and some AI algorithms is obvious. With regards to video, we anticipate the Galaxy S23 Ultra to be capable of recording 8K video at 30 frames per second. Additionally, Ultra stabilization will be included for steadier footage, which might make the S23 Ultra competitive with the iPhone 14's action mode. Additionally, the S23 Ultra from Samsung is said to come with a camera capable of night vision as tweeted by Ice Universe. So like its predecessor, the Galaxy S22 Ultra, it would provide high-quality photos even in dim lighting. The good news is, the iPhone 15 Ultra will include not one but two front-facing cameras. Even though the iPhone features several sensors utilized for Face ID, including a single front-facing camera, this may change in 2023. Two front-facing cameras are coming to Apple's next 6.7-inch iPhone 15 Ultra. Two selfie cameras might be useful for a variety of reasons, including improved depth of data collecting and a larger depth of field. There was no mention of the intended use of these cameras in the rumor. Given the widespread perception that the dynamic island on the iPhone 15, iPhone 15 Plus, and iPhone 15 Pro would all lack a notch, Apple may decide to distinguish its most costly Ultra model by equipping it with two front cameras. Additionally, the iPhone 15 Ultra will have a periscope lens that greatly improves optical zoom. The technique relies on a stack of folded lenses that are arranged vertically to fit inside an iPhone cover. The periscope-like lens stack projects an image onto a mirror, which then reflects it and optically magnifies the scene. It might allow for magnification levels as low as a 10x optical zoom, or as high as the astonishing 100x zoom seen in certain smartphones. While Samsung and other smartphone makers have been employing periscope lenses for some time, Apple would be releasing a more refined version first. Before you Samsung fans start thinking you've got something Apple wants, there is one feature Apple has that Samsung wants to include in the S23 Ultra, and that we will discuss next. Satellite connectivity. Potentially, the Galaxy S23 lineup will have a satellite connection like that of the iPhone 14. Smartphones with this feature will be able to send and receive data, such as text messages and thumbnail photos, even when they aren't connected to the internet. A partnership with Iridium, which operates 66 communication satellites in low Earth orbit, will make this capability possible. With this new functionality, Samsung looks to be seeking to surpass Apple via a partnership with Globalstar. Even in areas without cellular or Wi-Fi connectivity, owners of the iPhone 14 series may send texts to emergency services through satellite. Samsung is taking it a step further by enabling you to share miniature photos, which may be seen by more than just emergency personnel. Well, it is expected that the Snapdragon X75G modem will be included in the iPhone 15 Ultra, which is set to be released in 2023 and will improve its satellite connectivity. These are, without a doubt, the two finest mobile devices of 2023. However, we won't know how wonderful the new iPhone 15 Ultra is for a few more months. Well, we'll find out in just a few days how fantastic the S23 Ultra will be. Until then, we'll keep putting the S23 Ultra through its tests, while also keeping an eye on speculations surrounding the iPhone 15's release date and specs. Anyway, from what we have discussed so far, which phone are you interested in the most? Share with us in the comments section below.